Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now this is a T-34-85M and it's the Tier 6 Soviet medium tank, and alongside it is an OI, the Japanese heavy. Now in the T-34-85 is Nikitaq, the founder of FILO, and this platoon took place on the day that Nicky announced that he'd been made a community contributor for Wargaming. And in the background, I'm in an M44 supporting them. Okay, battle has commenced and Nicky's pulling away, and that T-37 just ahead is TC Freer, and he's also in this game. As well as Grinion, and Grinion's on the enemy side. She's in a Striv M4257. Now Nicky's pulling forward to try and find the enemy. Oh, AMX 12 ton popped up. Now I'm watching that AMX 12 ton, and Nicky's feeding me the information. I fire a round, and there you can just see my Arty round comes in to try and hit the AMX 12 ton at that precise moment. Nicky pulls around the corner. Oh, but he gets hit by an E25, so pulls back. And just behind him, we can see What Boys is coming up in the OI. And you can see me in the M44 in the distance. And there's an enemy tank just around that corner, an AMX 12 ton, and my Arty round goes in to try and hit him, takes 68 hit points just as What Boys pulls up. And we also see an IS. Okay, Nicky pulls back. He tries to climb the slope up. It's very steep actually. And there's the 12 ton again. He popped around the corner. And Nicky slips back down. He's looking for a target to hit. He can see Grinion off in the distance there. And TC's around there as well. There's TC. TC's actually opposing Grinion at this moment. There's the AMX 12 ton. And he gets the lovely round in there. 181 hit points. And the 12 ton's coming round. Nicky tries a shot but misses there. And I think he thought that the IS was there, but he couldn't see it because it dropped off unspotted for a brief second. There it comes back again. Then you can see it this time, and he puts a nice round in for 173. And the 12 ton comes up and he finishes it off. And my Arty round comes in a little too late to get him. And actually there was an M6 down by the beach. That's probably what Nicky was aiming at. And there's the IS, and Nicky finishes him off as well, but takes another shot from that E25, who's shooting rounds in. Oh, he just got hit by, looks like it was enemy Arty that struck him. And there's Grinion. And Grinion's finished off. That's Nicky's third kill. And that round comes in from the Arty. That was... oh no, it wasn't. It was the M4A3E2, and it was TC just taken out. At least I think that was TC taken out. Well, he was killed at that moment. Okay. Nicky's following round. There's a T-26-E5, and I've stunned him. And Nicky doesn't penetrate with that shot. Fires on the move, does get a hit there, and the Su-14-1 finishes him off. And there's a KV2, and I'm indicating target. And Nicky's going after that E25, fires a shot in, and blind shot kill on the E25, who was actually going for me. My sixth sense actually went off, and I headed in the wrong direction towards where I was spotted, not away from it. And I fire a round in at the E25, and Nicky picks up 217 hit point spotting from my shot. And I think he's looking now for that E25. In fact, actually, he's just around the corner to the left. And there, Nikki spots him. Gets the first round in for 156. Oh, gets another round in for 154. One more. No, 164. Low roll. And he finishes him off for 169. And that means that now Nikki's got 5 kills. Unfortunately, though, we're 1 down on the teams. We lost What Boys, but unfortunately we didn't see that moment. Nikki's heading south. We've got a Cromwell off to the left, and there's the E25, and he's been spotted. He just took a hit from the Cromwell, I think. But the Cromwell is taken out by the enemy Arty. Or is it? No, it was taken out by the E25. But at this moment, the Su-14 comes in, and he strikes that E25, takes him out. Okay, Nikki's looking for the enemy Arty. There's 3 of them. There's one. Okay, Crusader. Misses on the first shot. Second shot goes home. 167. Gets him on the third. And my Arty round comes in just too late again. And that's Nikki's Top Gun. Okay, he's looking for the other Artys now. It must be around here. Yes, there's one. And the M40 just took out our Su-14. And Nikki fires around and gets a hit there. 184. And he takes out the M40, M43. And that's a Pascucci's medal. And there's the other enemy Arty. It's the Hummel. And he's on the move. 184 off that hit. And another hit there and takes him out of the game. And that's a Radley Walters. And I'm on the move now as well. Coming round the corner. I'm moving south obviously to try and help Nikki cap. But there's only one remaining enemy. It's an IS-3. And he's heading this direction. I'd actually already fired at him once. And didn't get any joy because he actually went undercover. And there he is. He's headed this direction. Nikki gets a shot in for 189. I'm coming around the corner. I see the IS-3 from Nikki's shot. And I've tried to position myself so I can start putting rounds into him as he tries to get at Nikki. And what I didn't realise at this point, Nikki tries another shot, gets hit in the tracks. He pulls back. I'm now firing rounds into the enemy. Nikki's trying to protect himself. And round comes in and Nikki picks up the spotting for 156. He's going around the house trying to stop the IS from getting a direct shot on him. And he realises he can't really do it backing up, so he goes forward between the houses. And I fire another round in and get 131 this time. And Nikki's desperately trying to stay away from that IS-3 because he could one-shot Nikki very easily. And I'm trying to whittle down his points bit by bit to make him a one-shot for Nikki. And a round goes in there for only 31 hit points. But since he can't get at Nikki, because Nikki's around the other side of the building, he aims at me because he can see me. And he takes me out the game. And Nikki puts a round into his rear for 187. And that brings up the high caliber. But he is still a one-shot for that IS-3. And it's going to be Nikki to get a... difficult to get a high roll. He fires around him, but the IS-3 takes out Nikki. And that's the end of the game. Oh, that was painful because Nikki was so close to winning that battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it was an ace tanker for Nikitaq in the T-34-85M. He also picked up a fire for effect for getting more hit points in damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He actually got 8 in that battle. And he got a Lehvaslaiho's medal. That's for killing 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in one battle. He got a Dumitru's medal for killing all 3 Arty. He got a Radley Walters medal for killing at least 8 of the enemy. As we can see there's the 8. And he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, at least 20% of the enemy hit points and over 1,000 hit points in total. And on top of that, he got the Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And we can also see that he got a win 8 of 10,099. That's a huge total for this sort of tank. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he did 2,911 hit points of damage, more than double the next highest scorer on his own team. And if you actually look at the total here, much higher than the T-34-85M, which is the highest scorer on the enemy team. The IS-3 that killed him only had 1,235, which is what, less than half of Nicky's total. Nicky managed 8 kills in altogether. Again, more than 4 times what the highest scorer on the enemy team, and 4 times the nearest score on our team. And he also got 1,101 XP, base XP. Again, more than the enemy, and much more than double the next highest scorer on our own team. He fired 30 rounds, got 23 direct hits, 19 penetration, damage of 2,911 hit points, of which 183 hit points was at more than 300 meters. He did receive 5 hits, 4 of which were penetrations, 1 was a non-penetration. That was the IS-3 shot that actually hit his tracks. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles. Those would be the enemy Arty. He damaged 9 of the enemy, but killed 8 of them. And he did damage assistance of 821 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 68,976 credits, and he got a Courageous Resistance Awards for, he got a Mission Completion Awards, rather, for 5,000 credits, and a Courageous Resistance Awards for getting the Epic Medals, but being on the losing side. So his grand total came to 80,564 credits, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, he was still left with 60,256 credits, and he got 9 bonds as well for getting those epic medals, and you can see those epics there. I believe that the Dumitrus, the Radley Walters, the High Caliber and the Top Gun are all epics because they've got the gold laurel wreaths around them. So let's have a look at the XP. He earned 1,651 XP. He got a Courageous Resistance Award there. And he got the Mission Completion Reward. And because the T-34 is a premium tank, he picked up an additional 763, bringing his total to 3,943 for that battle alone. So it really was a great battle and very tense, and in a sense actually I feel I let Nicky down because if only I hadn't been seen by the IS-3 and was firing from a hidden position, then there's absolutely no way that he would have been able to stop me from whittling down his health until Nicky could one-shot him, and then Nicky would have had the advantage. But because I was spotted, the enemy took me out, and after the enemy took me out, it was only a matter of time before he could shoot round the corner. And Nicky would get the first shot, but the IS-3 would have the last laugh because he's got a much more powerful gun, can do much more alpha damage. So it was a great shame that it wasn't a victory, but certainly it was a brilliant battle, and it was a very exciting one to watch and be part of. So congratulations, Nicky. Sad we didn't make it this time, but we'll probably do it again, and I'm sure we'll win and get another epic game just like this in the future. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.